Respected chairs, my fellow presenters and audience in this room. My presentation title is Influence of News Media on Health Policy Making in Nepal, Insights from Journalists and Policymakers. First of all, I would like to acknowledge my co-authors at HOD International. So let me start with some background. I think all in this hall use media in this or that way in our daily life, whether it's radio, television, online, or social media. So often it is said that media has big influence in our behavior, big influence in the way we think. So they frame the issues, they set agenda in the society, but unfortunately, globally, there is very limited research and evidence that actually tells us, do media really helps policy making process? And if you talk about Nepal, the literature are quite scarce. So in this context, we are interested to know about if the media have influence in the policy making process, what kind of news sources media use to disseminate the news, and what kind of health agenda they prioritize. So this study was the cross-sectional mixed method study where we employed qualitative and quantitative approach, and we conducted key informant interview with 15 individuals. And the selection criteria for the journalist was the provincial representations, gender, and the nature of the media diversity, and so on. And the policy makers were largely based at the federal level. And for the survey, our total sample size was 480. That also includes the 20% non-response rate. And very interestingly, we got substantial response that stood 525. Our interview took place in between September 2024 to March 2025 based on the topic guide, which was informed by the study objectives and the literatures. And the survey data was conducted between 2020 October to Jan 2025. So in the interest of time, so I'll also skip some slides. You can see here the provincial representation of the participant of the survey, where you can see the large number of respondents were from Bagmati province because there is a high concentration of media in Bagmati province. So we found that 8% of total respondents were focused on the health reporting only, and 92% reported in health as well as other topics as well, because we found that media often do not have the specialized health journalists because of the resource constraint. That's why a single reporter, was assigned to report on the health issues as well as other issues as well. And here is the reporting priority of the journalist. So access to health care received the top priority of the journalist. So, and our qualitative interview also highlighted that these involve lack of medicine, treatment delays, and financial hardship, among other. Likewise, infectious disease were also the most covered area. COVID pandemic, dengue, cholera outbreak got significant attention of the journalist. And the sources of the news, so you can see here, the journalists largely use the government report, experts, and designated spokesperson and information officer to get the news for their media reports. And interestingly, we also found that research papers were the least use of news source for their news reports. So let's go to the influence, which is the significant part of our study. So you can see here the experience of the journalist regarding the influence of their news story in the policy-making process. Journalists call news impact Samachar Prabhav in Nepali to highlight the influence of their news story in the policy-making process. We have come up with different examples of how news report can influence the policy. And one of the typical examples presented by the majority of our respondents, we found that implementation of Tobacco Control and Regulation Act was one of the area where media report influenced the policy-making process. So policymakers as well as journalists told us that when you come up with this kind of policy where there is corporate interest and also the political interest, despite the willingness of policymakers, it's very difficult to push the policy into practice and implementations. In these situations, they actually request help from policymakers and from journalists, and we come to know that to implement the provision of this act that obliges the manufacturer to come up with the pictorial health warnings in the cigarette packs. It was very difficult to implement that, and journalists and policymakers formed the informal alliance to push this agenda, and that was successful. So one of the examples frequently presented by both the journalist and policymaker. So introduction of no harm policy in Kathmandu and public hospital improving services after continuous media coverage, allocation of increased budget in health sector by local labels. These were some of the influence which journalists claimed. And another was the initiative against infectious disease, such as awareness on dengue, mosquito control, were also attributed to the media reports for the policy changes at local level. You can see here one of the testimony provided by the journalist who told that policymakers, despite their willingness, they want to make some changes in the policy, but there are some corporate and the political interest they cannot push. At that time, they personally approach to the journalist, they invite the journalist, talk to them, and they request them to reinforce their idea. And when it is publicized, then it is very helpful for them to reinforce this idea in the higher level meeting, and they present media clips as well. Yes, policymakers largely agreed that particularly health news aimed at benefiting public, and they also presented the example of tobacco control. And as I told earlier, policymakers cite the news, and they also use the news clip to reinforce their idea and negotiate the policy changes when they attend certain meeting with the higher authority. And policy makers also verifies the news informations from their own internal source as well. So what we found in our study is media shapes health policy discourse. That was quite obvious because we found that the majority of the journalists, large number of journalists, use government reports. So the health reporting was grounded in the credible source of information. That is what we found our study. And another was journalists and policymakers recognize the mutual value, and sometimes they form the coalition between each other to reinforce the public issues or public agenda before making any policies or taking any policy decisions. And another is news impact is real and observable because we have come up with so many examples of how news has impacted the policy making processes and the health interventions and program decisions. And we also came up with some area where there were some gaps in health reporting. For example, news reporting were always not credible, but there were some rooms of the misinformation as well. And strengthening journalist capacity was very vital. So the final takeaway message, what I would like to say is, our study tells to us that policymakers have to meaningfully and purposefully engage the journalist, and mutual collaborations between journalists and policymakers is vital for the uptake of the news to policymaking process. Thank you very much. I'm happy to respond to your queries if you have. Thank you.